speaking of Cardi B, one last thing. So one of my favorite podcasts, The Read, actually spoke on Cardi B's pregnancy reveal with Stefon Diggs. And there was a whole, I'm not gonna play any snippets. I'm just not going to. People talked about it enough. If you want to go back and listen to whatever snippets it is, go ahead, go for it. But Crissle from The Read got a lot of backlash from her disapproval of Cardi B and her pregnancy to Stefon Diggs. Her whole thing was, she just felt like, why are you getting yourself into the situation when you're not fully out of that situation? It was a whole big thing with that. It was a whole thing with, it was a lot of, she had a lot to say about that whole thing with her and Stefon, her having the baby. And there was a lot of backlash with that. I didn't, last episode, I didn't give it too much. I didn't give the pregnancy news too much because, we talk on this platform or whatever, and it is what it is, but I'm not going to over consume myself with it. It's just not my issue. And I'd recognize the resources that Cardi B has. It's not just about money. And I'm not saying that. I see online, even though I don't know her, I see online that she enjoys being a mom and she's there for her kids. So I don't really have any worry when it comes to that. I don't lump her in the Nick Cannon boat or the Cam Newton boat or whatever when it comes to like spreading her seed. But it's just like, it is what it is. I didn't really give it too much attention. Like the baby's coming, so it's like I'm not going to give like a whole spiel about how she's dumb and she's bird brain and all that. I'm just not going to do it because I just don't care about it that much. It's juicy to mention on the show, but for me, I don't really care either way. You understand what I'm saying? And they said that Stefon has just had a kid and he has other kids that were born this year. And I said that Cardi B just had a kid that was born this year from a husband that she's not divorced from yet. And I guess apparently, he's not trying to sign the papers yet. She went on Twitter Spaces, Cardi B, and spoke about how Offset won't sign the paperwork because he wants her to give him her properties and all this other stuff. It's the whole big divorce thing, and he wants this money, this payout, and he wants this property, he wants this and wants that, and she's like, oh hell no, I'm fighting this. So that's why they still married. So that's the whole thing. Not my problem. I wish all of them the best. And with the Stefon tea, the Stefon tea with the guy. This is my thing. Because her and JT is fighting back and forth about who man is gayer and stuff like that. Who, like, what I'm saying, whatever. Like, this is my whole thing, right? This is my whole thing. I just, it's just so messy. It's just so messy. But when it comes to men, I'll say this: when it comes to men and men, being interested in other men while they're in heterosexual relationships, this is my thing. And this is why I don't. And this will kind of carry into. I'm gonna try to keep it. I'm gonna try to keep it together because I may go off. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try to keep it together. This is one of the reasons why I don't really care to be upset when we watch these TV shows, right? And then there's like a gay scene, between two men, or like there's like, oh, this person comes out the closet and this and that or whatever. I see people. I remember P Valley, where Lil Murda and Clifford and all that stuff. I don't. People were online were annoyed by that and like, why always got to be some gay stuff and this and that, this and this and this and that. I'm not bothered by things like that only because gay people didn't just arrive 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is life. This is normal. It's just not publicized in a way that you can digest or that you're comfortable with. But I feel like them having homosexuality or LGBTQ representation on these shows, I'm not mad at it because I feel like it's a very real thing. It's very real. It's just being more publicized now. But I feel like you can date back to any decade, any century. There is always the same community, the same, LGBTQ homosexuality. But it just wasn't structured. It wasn't publicized. It wasn't implemented. It wasn't the structure wasn't implemented, or the publicity wasn't implemented, or the advocacy wasn't implemented. In certain centuries or whatever. Right. But now things are different, times are different, but it's just like, this is real shit to me. This gay scene or these two guys, this is real shit. It's just real. Like why has gotta be some gay stuff? It's always been gay stuff. Gay stuff is everywhere you go. You just don't know. You just don't know who's gay and who's not gay. You just don't know, but it's there. They're there. You know what I'm saying? when it comes to the whole gay back and forth stuff with the Uzi Stefon stuff, like, this is my whole thing. You know, yeah, it can be funny and messy and tea or whatever. But with me, in my opinion, listen, my only concern is the man being honest with the woman. That's my only thing. Like, I'm not disgusted by who someone is. My whole thing when it comes to man and woman, as long as that man is honest with that woman that he's with or that woman that he's involved with, that's the only thing that matters to me. Because there's women that are fully with openly bisexual men, and then there's women with that are with bisexual men that are not open and that not even open with them. So you don't even know what's going on at all. You know what I'm saying? Even with heterosexual men, I don't condone cheating at all. Like, because if you cheat with man or woman, there's still risks there with whatever you catch or whatever you give or whatever. So I'm not going into that route, because people only label certain STDs or whatever with certain communities, and I'm not doing that either. My whole thing is honesty in who you are. As long as the man is honest with that woman on who he is, that's all that matters. Like, even with JT with the Uzi stuff, Uzi was on. We all saw Uzi on stage at Rolling Loud with his Birkin bag doing splits with his crop top, and JT would sit online like, yeah, he did that. So yeah, yeah, and what? So what? Yeah, that's my man too. That's my man. Yeah, it's my man. Like, he inspires everybody. That's my man. She stands in it because we all saw. But then also, I'm sure he's honest with her in the things that he likes to wear and how he likes to express himself. I think I said this on the show. So as long as the man is honest with himself and with his partner that he's with, that's all that matters to me. So the whole messy stuff, who's gay, who's not gay, I mean, yeah, it's messy or whatever, and you can pop off a joke or whatever, but I don't really care about that either.
Yeah, it don't even matter.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of men there's a lot of gay men. I feel like it's a lot of gay men. And it's just like people just think all of a sudden, oh my God, no, they've always been there. And I feel like a lot of men that you wouldn't think are gay are in the closet. But I think a lot of the men that would be in the closet nowadays are out of the closet. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, just because they play football don't mean they're not a part of that community. Okay, it might have been. Let me see how many. I'm about to Google how many openly. It's probably only been like maybe one or two openly gay football players. Let me see how many openly gay football players are there. It says, Google told me there is only one known openly gay male player who has played in the NFL. Carl Nassib, who came out in 2021 while still an active player. He became the first openly gay player to play an NFL game, though he has since retired. While there have been other openly gay or bisexual players drafted, like Michael Sam. Okay, I know Michael Sam, and many who have come out after their careers. Nassib, I'm sorry, is the only, I'm not sure if I'm saying the name right. I'm sorry. Nassib is the only one to do so while actively playing in the league. So I guess Michael Sam came out after he was gone. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I
think I remember that too.
So wait, he became. So he must have did it when he. So when did he leave? Carl. He came out in, it's a white man. He came out, let me see, he's 32, he's my age. Carl Paul Nassib is American. Chester, Pennsylvania. He's from Pennsylvania. Okay. So he ended his football career 2 years ago. What's the average age that football players retire?
Shit. They got a real short life, like, career span,
because a lot of impact. It's more impact.
Shit, sometimes be like 3 years, 3 to 5, some shit like that.
They're usually in their 30s when they do it.
Yeah, some do it earlier now.
Ooh,
like
retired? Really?
Yeah,
okay.
25.
Yeah, he retired back in Carl Nassib. He retired back in 2023. That was 2 years ago, and he's 32 right now. Mm-hmm. So Michael Sam. Yeah, I remember seeing Michael Sam. Yeah, Michael Sam. Yeah, I remember seeing Michael Sam come out. Yeah, so I guess he can't. Oh, Michael Sam's only 35 years old? Oh my God. He's only 35 years old. Wow. Oh, wow. He's young. He's young. Yeah. Yeah. So like, you know, but like these, we named 2 people. Did we name 2 people? I thought we named 3. Hold on. Let me see. Michael Sam. Yeah. Michael Sam and Carl Nassib. I hope I'm saying his name right. Yeah, we only named 2 people, but we only named 2 openly gay football players, but I'm sure we can it's not even okay? Listen. Okay? Listen. Okay? We only could name 2, but come on now. 2 times fucking 20. Do 2 times 20, and I feel like that's an accurate number of probably. Okay.
Probably, you never know.
Okay. What the percentages? I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Listen. Okay. But yeah. So like, I'm getting flashbacks of the game where Malik was baking lasagna with that guy on his team, and he came up behind him and was put you to bed.
That shit was too wicked.
Huh?
That shit was wicked.
That was funny. Yeah. So like, yeah, as long as you're honest in the relationship, I'm like, you know, even with whoever I end up with, like, as long as he's honest with what he's interested in, because my whole thing is this: whether it's sexuality, whether it's personality, whether it's whatever you got going on. My whole thing is give me a choice. Do not lie to me. Give me a fair choice to decide if I want to be here. That's all I'm saying.
Just be honest. Let's be honest.
Let's just be real. But yeah, anywho, moving along.